Good morning, everybody. I wanted to get a video out because all I've been doing is shorts, and I wanted to get something in more detail because we just got 6 more chickens, and we just planted we bought a whole bunch of plants from an end of season sale. We got 50% off most of it, so we got raspberries and even some sun patience. We'll probably walk you over to those sun patience because that kind of has a little bit of a story behind it. But first, let's look at these happy little chickens. We got 3, I forgot the black one's names. They're like black onyx chickens, but those are black. And then the brown ones are guinea chickens, and they're a little bit bigger, and I guess they're kind of loud and all that. So hopefully it'll keep predators away. We still need to expand our coop, our run, and get that a little bit more secure. And actually, we'll probably put another coop over there. As you can see, they're doing really well. We just got to check up on their water because it looks like they drank all of it or dumped it out. We'll keep them in here probably another week while we get this new coop updated. We'll walk over there and take a gander at that. We did get one more peach tree potted up that we bought from Walmart. That was a couple days ago. They had 2 varieties there. We just potted it up. An Alberta peach. That's a 7, almost 8-foot tree. So that's really awesome for the 35 bucks. And we put it in these air prune planters. You can see we used 2. If I can get all the branch here. So we put 2 in there, and then we just kind of offset them so the dirt won't just fall out, but as the roots try to get out, they'll prune themselves. So hopefully that'll help it grow. And the pot, this is a bigger pot than it was in, so that's pretty nice. And then we planted another one all the way over here. We'll stop by the chicken coop first as we pass another peach that's doing really well. And what we're doing is Tillis planted, she's playing hide and seek, I guess, with all these plants. So there's some more raspberries that we bought. One there and one there. And as I walk around, there's going to be pots everywhere. So maybe we can find a couple more as we go. So the idea with this, since we're down to 2 chickens now, because something's been getting in at night into this area and then going through the door there. So what we've been doing is keeping the door closed at night. We let them out first thing in the morning. And hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. We're talking about your expansion here and your new friends that are coming over in about a week. So one thing we wanted to do was get this to be a 5-foot or 6-foot fence. We found 5-foot fencing. Hopefully we can find 6. And this is just going to be, we're going to do the same design, but with taller T-posts and more of them. That way we can tighten it and strengthen it more. And then we're not sure about what netting we're going to use for the top, but eventually it'll be this tall. But what we're thinking is, we have that coop. If we had one more coop right around this area, let me see if I can get around. We kind of imagine they'll be kitty corner to each other. They won't be connected. There'll be one in this corner and then one here. And then that whole area under here will be fenced in. We can kind of understand that. So it'll be centered more or less under the mulberry tree. And for any netting that we have, will have to be connected somehow to this mulberry tree in a way that squirrels and stuff can't get in. But the main goal is to make this a more permanent type structure, a more sturdy structure, one with more room, and to give them a separate coop because we're going to have more chickens, and we might end up setting up separate nesting areas, maybe under there too, just to kind of improve upon what we've done. This has worked really well for the time being. However, some of the design flaws here, like not having that attached, not having the door more securely, I think. And if we had put chicken wire or some sort of hardware cloth for these larger holes, it probably would have kept them a lot safer. But we're all new to this, we're just making up what we can. And now we have 9 months of experience, and we've had some pests and some chickens lost, so now we kind of know what to expect and what to plan for and design for. And let's get over to this last peach. We planted a peach over here on the corner, and we're trying to pretty up this area. This, of course, is an area where we dump all of our excess. We planted a whole bunch of those seeds that were in the parking lot over there, those beautiful seeds, so we cleaned up that area up. So hopefully we can get a whole bunch of those growing, because we wanted to add a lot of mass to there to rebuild the soil, because it's just it's all just rocky and kind of useless, except for like random apple trees will come up just perfectly fine, have no problems. Of course, we have another swath of goldenrod here, which is an amazing free plant that just came up. Like I said, we've been planting different mums to try and pretty up this edge. And what we have here is a mulberry, so we might actually try to trim this down quite a bit and make it a mulberry bush. I'm just not quite sure how tall a mulberry needs to be in order for it to start fruiting, or if it just needs to be a certain age, or however, but that's kind of an experiment, something to watch and mess with. Now this amazing peach here, which will kind of be, when people come up, you can just tell them to watch for the peach, and hopefully it'll be majestic and stand out. And we've just planted a lot of these sun patients that we got for $2. We got them for $2 each with a hanging pot and the soil that they had in it. So we figured even just for that, it was a good deal. But one of the things we wanted to do is we actually wanted these to be planted and then actually die and add to the soil. And on the off chance they might reseed out and spring up again next year. But if that doesn't happen, that's perfectly fine. We just wanted to add some more plants in here, more variety. Like we added, we added a brandywine. You see that? That was $21.95, and they marked it down to $2. So this whole area, especially with this rock rose and the assorted other things, is really coming along. That's about all I had for today. I just wanted to get an actual video out as I keep looking for pots that are hanging around. Hide and seek is what she calls it. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate everybody watching the shorts and subscribing. I really appreciate that. Getting close to 500 now, and I don't know if that starts some sort of membership options and maybe things like that, but I'm just glad people are watching and following the journey and seeing, hopefully we're making all the mistakes before you guys do. We try to make it as unedited as possible. Usually when I do edit videos, I usually just cut out me coughing and sniffing to try and increase the quality of the video overall. But again, thank you for watching, and I think I found more pop. Yep, here they are. I meant to hit the flip the camera around button, but I hit the stop button. So now I'll actually have to go onto my computer and edit this, so I'll be able to edit out some of those sniffles that I mentioned earlier. And this is that flower I mentioned that was covering this whole kind of parking area. And all these seeds, we've been spreading these around everywhere. And then we cut them down or ripped them out of the base there, and we stacked them up over there so we can hopefully build up the soil. And I snuck in a rose. I don't know how big that's gonna get, but we'll see. I think it'll be a beautiful little area. Maybe we'll keep this maple tree. It seems to be in a good spot, and I think the strawberries under it will be happy. So again, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. And please get to any of the sales that you can, because you might get $2 things from Lowe's and $5 peach trees from somebody else. So have a good day. All right, bye-bye.